Alright everyone, so what you have in front of you on the video here is a package that what I believe to be a knife. And I've never done this on my channel, but a company reached out to me and asked if I wanted to do a knife review for free, a free knife. So, you know, is the video sponsored? And I wasn't told what to say. Could say whatever I want, but they did give me the knife for free. I believe this is the knife. Took a while to receive. A little dubious, you know, I don't know the company, anyone there. Am I giving out my personal information for no reason? So, and this is the Geo 901 camping pocket knife in D2 steel with a G10 handle. It has a liner lock, and they call it the Tactical EDC Black. Alright, so Geo Knife. Nice looking normal box. It is made in China. So Geo Knife, this is a low cost knife. It is sealed. Let me open it up. And you can get these on Amazon from what I understand. It looks like it was shipped from Amazon. Okay. So, you know, normal form delivery of the nice knife box you can use to store it in. Okay, it's got gel packet. Okay, put that away. Alright, so it's black obviously, and Geo Knife. Remember that your knives are extremely sharp. You got a barcode scan there. You can reach them at Facebook, Instagram, or email direct there. So it's see, let's just go through the details here. Pocket clip. Well, that'll work pretty smooth. Okay, it's a very shiny blade. I can't think of another blade that I have like that that's so shiny. It's a liner lock. I'm surprised it is so it's a very smooth flipper. You know, I've liked it. It was interesting because it has a lot of the right materials. D2 is it's not a low-end steel. For me, it's typically, it's a high quality, can be extremely sharp steel. It's a hard steel. It also can be hard to sharpen. So you don't actually, or I haven't myself seen D2 on a lot of lower cost knives. So let's keep going through the review here. It has I guess a half open back. There's a plastic cover on the lower half of the knife there, and it's open here. You got your flipper, you got your pocket clip. The pocket clip is also hollowed out a little bit. It uses torque screws in the back for the pocket clip. It's the same, it looks to be the same with the scale on here with the torque screws. It's a pretty cool blade. I saw a picture of it and I was kind of thinking it looked a little too flashy at first, the shape. It's fairly thick blade. I'm more impressed with it than what I thought it was going to be. So that's kind of fun to play with. It actually has a lanyard hole there I didn't mention yet. Pretty neat. The G10 looks finished pretty good. It's rounded off on the sides up top. Near where your fingers are, And down below, it's pretty good. Let me see if I can find some specs on this thing. Alright, so let's go over the specs here. So I'm actually reading from Amazon, and some of the general information section, it looks like there's maybe some not quite correct information sizing on the inches, but I'm going to read the millimeters. So the total length millimeters is 197. The blade length is 82.55 millimeters. Handle length is 114.45 millimeters. Net weight is 125.8 grams. And we can try that out right now and test it, I believe. Now the grams, and what I say here, it's 126 grams on this scale, which is pretty spot on. 125.8 is what I said. 125.8. Yeah, 125 grams. So that checks out. 4.4 ounces. That's actually pretty good. And there's other videos out there that often say a good rule of thumb is basically a knife less than 6 ounces for pocket. You do get up to 6 ounces, and it's a burden to carry. You know it's there in your pocket all the time. So specs on this are pretty good. You know, less than 5 ounces, good size. The materials seem to be pretty good. Has a Geo Knife logo on there. Let me see if I can find anything else about the knife. Drop point blade, mirror finish, vacuum heat treated blade, 59 to 61 hardness scale. They actually have a lot of details on Amazon. I think they just messed up the conversion. Okay. Alright, let's look at the blade a bit more and the overall quality. So what I want to look for is if there's any wiggle with the blade itself and how straight the liner lock is. There are a couple things here. So what I typically do is carefully grab the point and the handle. Is there any play with the blade, any movement at all, any sound? And the answer is no on this one. It's pretty solid. Okay. And you want to look at, is the blade straight? Yep, looks straight. Kind of equal on both sides within the scale. Now, is the liner lock straight? Is it does it look high quality? Well, it looks steel. It looks like it's skeletonized, meaning it's steel with holes cut into it for lighter weight. Looks pretty good. The liner lock is easy to move. You move it over to the left. You can do it one-handed. Okay, and so let's see if I can focus in here. Sometimes you can have concerns about, is the liner lock big enough for safety? Is it going to slide off at all? I'm not sure I can focus this close here. And I would say that this one, it's not the largest of liner locks. When I say this, I'm talking about this piece right here. And is it secure enough on to the blade itself? And what I want to do is carefully have my fingers out of the way and just kind of push the knife handle down, or not knife blade down. Is it moving at all? No. So that seems pretty secure. Also, another thing I noticed is that there's a little bit of steel poking out here, and what that does, it prevents the liner lock going too far to the right. So other knives, they can, if they have liner locks like this, they can, if they don't have that, they can start to bend too far the other way. And that little steel there prevents that from happening. So that's another sign of they kind of know what they're doing. They're a bit high quality, more expensive knives have that rather. Everything I'm seeing with the knife is high quality. It opens smooth, very smooth for a flipper. I mean, there's no, look, I'll do it horizontal, kind of no gravity assistance there, right? I mean, if you do a flipper and you're upside down, right? I mean, it's gonna open easily horizontally. Opens just fine. This one's gonna be tough. Straight up against gravity, fully. Yep. It's pretty impressive. It's very smooth. No sound. Yeah, I like it. So let's move on to do a cut test here. So I'll use this slightly thicker piece of paper. Look at that. Look at that. You can cut paper. All right. That's pretty good, actually. So I'm coming at it sideways there. I didn't see what the angle of the blade is, the edge. But, you know, at this angle, it gets the paper just right. Does that mean anything? It'll go through boxes, you know. That's what I actually use most of my knives for, is tearing down boxes and putting them in the recycling. So, that's pretty cool. What else can I show you? I think what I'll do at this point is show you a size comparison test. All right, what does it look like compared to maybe some more popular knives that you know of? So, and I'm going to show you some common ones. This is a Kershaw Blur, a recurve blade, and about the same size. I'm going to say the Kershaw is slightly lighter. It is a bit smaller in the handle, but it comes with the spring, and look at that. Noise. No noise. This one's more expensive, and this one you could argue, is that a better knife or not? And you can see the liner lock here. It's pretty close on the side as well. No flipper on this. Okay, size-wise comparison looks like a Kershaw Blur. What else? How about a Spyderco Paramilitary 2 in carbon fiber? So also about the same size. It also, this one weighs a little bit more. And I'll show you against a much higher, more expensive knife, Chris Reeves Sabenza and Micarta. So to me, this fits into kind of a mid-size pocket knife category, right? So these are some high-end comparables. So for you get to a smaller one, this is the mini Griptilian, right? So size comparison, you can see. I think you probably got it now. Let me show you some, at least what I have in my collection, some comparable knives as far as, let's say, in the price range. I would say I picked these knives out, the ones you see in front of you now, thinking these are going to be comparable knives to this knife, the Geo knife I received, and I was actually wrong. This one comes with generally better steel than this one, this one, this one. I believe this one as well. Yeah, this one has the CPM 154 rather, and this comes between these two. The D2 and the 145 comes down to personal preference. This is easier to sharpen. This is not. It's more durable. So this is kind of a tie on the steel. I probably prefer the 145 over the D2 because of the sharpening issue. So actually on the steel side, you get a better deal on the steel compared to these knives I have in front of you. The G10, it's about neutral. These have the G10. I think this is, I don't know, dubious G10 on this one maybe. Plastic. So you get good material there. Build wise, you don't have to say between all these. I mean, these are the two. The Ontario ones are pretty good, but this steel is a little bit so. And there's no flipper on this. It's just thumb studs. So again, I think it's pretty good value for $40, basically $39 compared to what I thought the competitor knives are going to be. So I might show a few more pictures. Thanks for subscribing. And again, I was given this knife for free, but I wasn't told what to say. Check the company out. If they have some lower cost knives that seem to be pretty high quality. I'm having fun playing with the flipper. So if you don't even have a flipper knife, this might be a good one to start with. So a good pocket knife. Alright, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll put a link to the knife in the video comments, description rather. Thanks for watching.